everybody. I hope you guys are doing awesome. I hope you guys are doing tremendous. I hope you're having a good day, and I hope you guys are having a good time in the time of tribulation, because we're definitely there. And we are in the times of troubles, and it's obvious to see when you look around what's going on that we are in a time that we need to be calling out to our Creator, Yahuwah, and we need to be singing the praises of His Son, Yahushua, when we talk about saving people and salvation. And everybody seems to have a way of salvation, but people don't read the Bible. And when it is very clear that there's two ways to the kingdom, it's not two separate ways. It takes two things, and these two things are the faith in Yahushua, the Son of the Most High, and also the keeping the commandments of Yahuwah, the law, statutes, and commandments, which aren't too hard to bear, which are very good. And it's something that we should all be doing. And it brings us closer to our Creator in many ways, and it blesses us, and it gives us hope in the future, because right now the world that we are in is really dire, and we need to be calling out to our Creator. So today is day 14 of month 7. It's the Sukkot Eve, and tomorrow is Sukkot, where we are to be in basically temporary tabernacles, temporary booths. Sukkah is what they call it. So the Sukkot, and so we are in an appointed times, and we just had the feast, not a feast of tabernacles, but we had the day of blowing the trumpets. We've had the days of affliction, and now we are up on the eve of Sukkot. And so today is this day. It's where we're on, and I had a couple things that I wanted to throw across to you guys while I had a little bit of time here. And so let's take a look at the Book of Ezra. It's the fourth. It's not actually the Book of Ezra. It's the fourth Book of Ezra. And so these are the books of the Bible that have been taken out, and these are the ones that they've just basically hidden from us. And there's a lot of information in here when you look at them and you read everything. And this is what you can hold true to the Torah, is as long as it doesn't conflict with the Torah, you are right in line. The doctrine has to be in line with it. You have the Torah as our base, and that is why it is very important that we all know the Torah. If we do not know the Torah, we don't know how things should be. I wouldn't know that I shouldn't drink blood and eat the fat of steak and eat blood inside of a rare steak, things of that nature, right? Because our Creator says, don't eat the blood, don't drink the blood, because the life is in the blood. And so it is very important. And, there's commandments that if we get cut, blood goes on the ground, we're supposed to cover the blood up. Blood is very important to our Creator. And that is why the blood of the Messiah, Yahushua, is incredible. That is why he became our Melchizedek priest. He became the one who split the temple. He didn't get rid of the law. He followed the law to perfection. He never once broke the law. And so if you hear dogs barking in here, I'm super sorry. That's the way it is. But he did not come to get rid of the law. He walked the law perfectly, and when he walked the law perfectly, he was executed for it, right? His blood became the atonement that we can have. And instead of having thousands of oxen and sheep and goats and killing all the time and doing all this, we have a blood atonement. But this blood atonement does not break the law. It breaks the curse of breaking the law. The curse of breaking the law is spiritual death. When you die a spiritual death, that is a very bad thing, because there's no coming back from that, right? You will be in Sheol. You'll be locked up in chains. It'll be a terrible place. It'll be, essentially like what hell is. And so this is why the laws of God are good. And these are the laws of God. Like right here in Ezra, these are the books that have been tossed to the curb, right? It's no good. But as people of today, we must judge ourselves based upon the Torah. We must look at our own hearts and souls and actions of what we do and how we act towards others. And right here in verse 20, where it says, do right to the widow, judge for the fatherless, give to the poor, defend the orphan, clothe the naked, heal the broken and the weak, laugh not a lame man to scorn, defend the maimed, and let the blind man come into the sight of my clearness. Guys, these are already in the Torah, right? Ezra is sitting here repeating this. This is parts of the Torah. We are always supposed to protect the widows. We're always supposed to take care of the broken. We are supposed to do this in righteousness. We are supposed to do this in holiness. We're not supposed to do it for chips or for anything else. We're supposed to do it as a way of life, because when you write the laws of God upon your heart, mind, and soul, you will live that. And that is why we are supposed to repeat the laws of God to when you wake up every morning. And what I do for my family is we have here on this channel on Yahoo and the Torah is we have a 613 laws of Yah, and we play it. I play it right in the morning. I wake my kids up to it. As we're waking up in the morning, we start playing the laws and we start listening. And I learn a lot of stuff simply by hearing them over and over and over. And this is what we're supposed to do. And we're supposed to know them to our heart, mind, and soul. But we have a modern day religion of Christianity that says the laws are no good. As I was a Christian most of my life until I read the Bible, I thought the law was gone. I thought we were special people as Christians, that we were going to be raptured up before anything ever happened, and that for some reason we were the first people in entire history of the Bible that are able to do great evil things. And it's all, you just put it on the cross, and you put it on the cross, and that's the way of the Christian life. And I lived that. And then when I read the Bible, I was shocked. I was completely shocked, because it says more than 100 times just in the Old Testament that you need to keep these laws, statutes, and commands for all times. You need to write them on your heart, mind, and soul, on your gates, with your, it's like you should be shouting them out every single day as your neighbor goes down the road. Tell them a law of God. Isn't Yahuwah great? Here's a law of God. You should not eat the blood, right? Adultery is not good. There's so many good things about the laws of God. And if people don't know them or think there's something of the old Jews or old something, that's not correct, because the Bible never says that. It says to keep them for all generations, even until 1,000 generations beyond Adam. And, we're only at like generation 230 or something beyond Adam. So it's very, very important that we keep the laws of God. And when you take these books into account, there's another good section right here in Ezra, and I want to go over it. And 42 is I thought I saved this, but hold on, guys. Sorry. There it is. I, Ezra, starting 42. I, Ezra, saw upon Mount Zion a great people, whom I could not number, and they all praised Yahuwah with songs. Guys, now when Yahushua, our king, comes back down, there's something supernatural that's going to happen over on Mount Zion, and it's going to something's going to sit up on top of it, and he is going to reign from the top of this. So this could very well be us, the people that are keeping the laws, statutes, and commands of our Creator and have the faith in Yahushua, because he's seen a whole bunch of people on Mount Zion, and they all praise Yahuwah's songs. And in the midst of them was a young man of a high stature, taller than all the rest, and upon every one of their heads he set crowns, and was more exalted, which I marveled at greatly. So Ezra's sitting there watching this, and he's seeing a young man, and people are just, they're adoring. It was like a king, right? Like not even just a king, but a loved king. So I asked the angel and said, Sir, what are these? He answered and said unto me, These be they that have put off the mortal clothing and put on the immortal, and have confessed the name of Elohim. Now they are crowned and receive palms. Then said I unto the angel, What young person is that crowns them and gives them palms into their hands? So he answered and said unto me, It is the Son of Elohim, whom they have confessed in the world. Then I began to greatly to commend them that stood so stiffly for the name of Yahuwah. Then the angel said unto me, Go your way and tell my people what manner of things and how great wonders of Yahuwah Eloheka you have seen. So guys, these are things that they tossed out of the Bible, right? We don't have this in the regular King James Version Bible. We don't have this. But it talks clearly about the Son of God. There's other places within Ezra here that it actually says, I will send my son Yahushua to, it didn't say he'll die for your sins, but he said, I will send my son. So there's all these things that we wouldn't know if we were just reading the King James Version of the Bible. And I will attend and I will say, without a shadow of a doubt, that our Creator blesses those who keep his laws, statutes, and commands. This is not a one-way street, guys. This is not something that you have some sort of bondage or you have some sort of attack. It's just like, oh, this is so hard. Everybody has like this, oh, the laws of God are so hard. And I will contend with you that it is not true. I will tell you that firsthand that is not true. The laws are very easy to keep. Once you get them in your life, once you orchestrate your life around the will of our Creator, you will receive blessings from the Shemaim, from heaven, from all over. You will receive so many blessings in your life, everything surrounding it, and you will start to want to walk with our Creator in a whole other way. It doesn't just stay with us running as our own people. We run as Yah's people when you are under his laws, statutes, and commands. When you understand that you're supposed to help the afflicted, that we're not supposed to steal in any way, shape, or form. Pornography is adultery. We should not be watching that stuff at Phil. It's a marriage destroyer. It's something that will destroy your marriage. It will destroy your entire understanding of what women are and what women should be. It's all fake. It is all fake. It's actresses, and it is sickness, and it is disease, and it is not real. And if you are addicted to porn, my friends, get off of that. Change your life. Change your marriage. Your marriage will become 150,000 times better when you take your eyes off every other woman and keep your eyes upon your wife. I promise. So guys, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I hope you have a great Sukkot. Much love to you all. I'm out.